Marauders, it's Wednesday. The reread, Goblet of Fire, Chapter 21 today, read Chapter 22 tomorrow. Do you guys like the Ultimate Reread updates? Let me know in the comments if you want me to keep doing them, if you don't want to hear them at all, you think I'm just annoying and don't want to hear me say, read this chapter today and read this chapter tomorrow. Because Brittany won the cookie, her challenge was for me to make a music video, and I will be completing that challenge for next week. Do you guys like cookies and do you want to see more of them? Please let me know. Comments, we like comments. Comments make us all happy! It creates new Harry Potter fans. Has anybody else seen anything about the Harry Potter covers changing? Because this is what I found at the bookstore the other day! I had no idea that they were going to be changing the covers. This one's my favorite. The debate that I ingeniously started. So with the debate thing, I am very, very mixed about the electronic reader versus the actual books because, and I have to tell you this story, I spent my entire summer in Greece. And I was kind of freaking out a little bit because there's a weight limit for the suitcases, and at that time, if you didn't book your tickets a certain date, you could only take one suitcase, because before, you could take 2 suitcases per person, but now it's only 1. Because of weight problems. And so I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have enough books to read. We had to bring, gifts for my family, and my grandmother's a nutcase, so she's like, please take these sheets to all my sisters. There's 5 sets of sheets. And so we have to bring all of that with us, as well as clothes for 2 months. And I have to bring books. I'm a fast reader. And so at the prospect of not having enough books, I was a little freaked out a bit. In total on that trip, I had about 10 books, and I reread them many, many times. I reread Howl's Moving Castle 3 times, and one time when I reread it, I analyzed it and tried to find all of Calcifer's clues to Sophie. If you haven't read this book, you should read it, and then you'll know what I'm talking about, because it's amazing. So anyway, that's where the electronic reader kind of comes in, because if I'd had one, I could have had so many books to read, and I'd never have to repeat a single one. I had my mom bring me books when she came 3 weeks later with my dad. But the funny part about this story is, my aunt, who lives in Canada, but she was spending her summer in Greece because they have a condo, she was furnishing it, yada yada yada. She has a Kindle, and so we went there a little early before my parents came, and she let me borrow her Kindle, and it was really cool. I had so many books at the touch of my fingertips, and especially I discovered the Gutenberg Project is this online resource library center type thing where they have a bunch of books whose copyrights have expired available for download, and so you can download these books so you can read them on your computer, or you can download it so you can read it on your e-reader, for Kindle, the Kodo, anything. Link in the Chamber of Secrets. The thing about e-readers, they're great for travel and everything because you can take so many books with you in such a little tiny package. The funny part is, when I got an actual book back in my hands, it felt so much more right. Like you, Emily, I really like the weight and heft of books. If they're tiny like this one, or very large. This one's nice. I like holding this one. I actually went digging for my most destroyed book, and it's probably this one. And the cover has come off. This part's still in, but these pages are all loose. I feel so sad for this poor book. It didn't do anything but exist and be loved. See, I do own a lot of books, and I like buying books, and I like having books, because they look so nice on the shelves, too, and looking at words on a printed page, that's also really, really cool. I also apparently have some chronic problem where I can't go into a library or a bookstore without buying anything.
I didn't even intend to pick up these books the other day, but I decided that I wanted a coffee and went wandering around in Chapters. Didn't get any coffee, but bought these instead.
And it does feel weird for me if I don't have a book in my purse or my backpack, because I ride public transit a lot and I read. Plus, just actually turning pages and smelling them, it's great. A friend of mine sent me a link to this perfume, and it is the smell of old books. Link in the Chamber of Secrets. I don't know what to do with this video, so I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'm gonna go edit out. So Kylie, I will see you tomorrow! You have 2 challenges, right? No. Yes? No?